craziest people in America come from the Bronx and all of Florida.
He lied.
Why does the Sunshine State consistently produce such strange news?
If I catch y'all ass in traffic, I'm whipping my Jimmy out. Y'all don't say it.
It is just one of the many wacky news stories out of Florida.
On The Breakfast Club.
Yes, donkey of the day for Thursday, January 9th goes to a 60-year-old substitute teacher named Gail Wessel. Now, Gail was a substitute teacher for some elementary school kids at Park Avenue Private School in Lake Wales, Florida. What does your Uncle Charla always tell you about the great state of Florida? Say it with me. The craziest people in America come from the Bronx and all of Florida, and today is no exception. We was just having this conversation yesterday about the parental paranoia we all feel when we send our kids out into the world. Okay, we are sending them to school every day with the hope that the teachers and administration of the school they are attending treat our kids like their own. What a gamble that is. Okay, now I get on this radio all the time and tell you that every day of our lives, we are trying to avoid crazy. Okay, how do we know we not dropping our children off to the crazy though? That's why parental paranoia, the anxiety that you feel as a parent is such a real thing. And this story with Gail Wessel is absolutely not going to do anything to make your parental paranoia feel better. Because see, Gail exposed some of these elementary school kids to something they ain't got no business seeing. And that something is her naked. Let's go to CBS 10 Tampa for the report, please.
Substitute teacher in Lake Wales is facing charges accused of showing students explicit photos of herself. This happened in November at Park Avenue Private School, but police have now found and arrested her. They say she tried to delete the photos while detectives were speaking with her, but later admitted to showing them to the elementary school kids. Investigators are asking you to come forward if you know anything about this case.
Lock her up. Lock her up. These are minors, elementary school kids. I know we live in a world where they see worse on social media, but that's what discovery is all about, okay? Little kids being curious and seeking out nude photos on their own is completely different than a big grown-ass woman showing them nude photos of herself. Not to mention, Gail is not attractive, okay? Somebody print me out a picture of Gail. You want to see what Gail look like?
Yeah.
Hold on. Let me show y'all what Gail look like real quick. I meant to print out a picture. This is Gail, y'all.
Oh,
okay.
No.
All right.
No.
Gail looks like her memoir would be titled 12 Years of Meth Head. Well, she's 60, so actually probably 40 years. Okay. Look, Gail is 60, but she looks like she just turned dead. Okay. And she looks like she's been dead for a couple of weeks. What I'm trying to say is the woman is aging like milk. There is no reason for her to be showing her spoiled ass titties to kids. Okay. It's wrong, period. To be exposing minors to nude pictures of yourself as a teacher. But the delusion to think you are even show off worthy. Okay, and I'm going to tell you, all right, you are corrupting these kids in ways you may not understand because I'm going to tell you something that a lot of men don't talk about. Well, at least I've never heard it discussed publicly. And that is the first time we ever laid eyes on a naked woman. That is a very pivotal and important point in a man's life. Okay, every man remembers the first time we saw a woman in the nude. Doesn't matter if it was in real life or a porno or a Penthouse magazine or Playboy. See, y'all generation got it easy. Okay, we would have to sneak a peek of someone's Playboy or Penthouse magazine. Nowadays, you can just go on Pornhub. Hell, you can just go on X. This generation will never know or understand what it feels like to just stumble upon somebody's porn stash. Okay, oh, the 1900s was a time. Your uncle, your big brother, your dad, your granddad, you just in their room looking for something else and discover a nudie magazine? What you talking about? Okay, a nudie magazine filled with the hairiest of goodness? Okay, I remember when I got my hands on a Penthouse and I put it in my Trapper Keeper and we would gather around that Trapper Keeper often and look at those vintage 80s bodies. Every man remembers the first nude woman they saw. Envy, do you remember the first nude woman you ever saw?
Yep.
Talker.
I don't know if it was HBO or Showtime, but back in the day at night, HBO and Showtime used to have them sex scenes.
Porky's Revenge of the Nerds.
Oh my goodness.
Oh man, what you talking about?
Or cable, like back in the day, cable, like the high channels used to have nothing but porn all day. So if you like go up and down fast, like 135, 136, 135, 136, you get to see it clear.
Ooh. Red, do you remember the first nude woman you ever saw, Red?
Yeah, the same. Cable had it. So growing up, and then my uncle had a stash. He had like a stash of like 15 Playboy books.
Come on now.
In the bathroom. I knew exactly where it was at. I'll never forget it.
Come on now.
I'll never forget it.
Why am I bringing this up? Because Gail Wessel is not the first naked woman any young man should be exposed to. Okay, seeing a woman like Gail naked could easily turn a young man gay. Nothing wrong with being gay, okay? By the way, I'm just simply saying we don't need this in the classroom. Governor DeSantis signed the Don't Say Gay bill. The law says public school teachers may not instruct on sexual orientation or gender identity in grades kindergarten through 3rd grade. I am saying that someone like Gail has found a way around that because she knows if she shows young men her nudes, they will never want to touch a woman. Okay, I'm looking at her mugshot. Look at her mugshot once again, yo. Just look. Just look.
If I see that naked, I would never.
Come on, man. All I can think to myself, on top of her other charges, showing obscene material to minors is one of her charges. She also needs to be charged with a hate crime. Okay, she looks like an old Republican senator. All right, just close your eyes and imagine a moose knuckle covered in plain, non-fat yogurt. That's how Gail looks. And I personally think because of Florida's Don't Say Gay laws, Gail was planted in that classroom and exposed those disgusting news to those kids so she can make those young men not want women. Her name is Gail, and you can't spell Gail without gay. And can't none of y'all tell me I'm wrong because Facebook doesn't do fact-checking anymore, so my conspiracy theory gon' fly! But seriously, what Gail did is disgusting and very perverted, and this is why more and more parents are choosing to homeschool their kids. Please let Kathy Griffin give Gail Wessel the biggest hee-haw.
Please give this giant jar of mayo the biggest hee-haw.
Oh, my gosh.
Come on, man.
Cut it out.
That's Michael Rappaport, man. Cut it out. Come on, man. Look at this. Yeah. This is a different mugshot with her with short hair. Come on, man.
Could you imagine seeing that naked for the first time? You might not never want to touch a naked person.
Jesus.
Didn't I just say that?
I'm just saying it again. That picture looks even worse.
I'm trying to tell you.
Jesus. What happened? What happened?
That's not real.
What's not real?
There's no such thing as onlymans.com, right?
I don't know.
Onlymans.com?
I have no idea. It's not something I've searched before, and I wouldn't want that in my search history. But now it's in your search history.
Somebody said
it says onlymans.com is coming soon.
Really? Mm-hmm. Well, our producer, Mack, said that there's some pictures of Caitlyn Jenner posing on onlymans.com, and that's what this mugshot looked like.
He's stupid.
So he must got something that we don't know.
It's coming soon.
All right, Mack.
Mack must got something we don't know.
Something exclusive.
Damn.
He got something new on his fire stick. All right. All right. Well, thank you for that donkey of the day.
Donkey of the Day is sponsored by renowned personal injury attorney Michael the Bull Lamonsoff. Don't be a donkey when you need a fighter on your side. If you're ever injured, go to michaelthebull.com. That's michaelthebull.com. And when you mess with the bull, you get the horns.
Wake that ass up.
Early in the morning.
The Breakfast Club.